Hello friends, welcome back for our video for our application from our lesson on Sunday. We were talking about the story of Jesus but raising from dead the young man in Nain, how the mom was a widow and this was her only son and he died. The funeral procession was coming out of town and she was heartbroken and sad, and God had compassion on her, put his hand on the coffin and raise the boy back to life. I'm doing this video from my house. Not very many of you have been here at my house before, but the reason why I'm here is because I want to use my little plant here as my illustration for today rather than a story from a movie. So this plant I have had for about 15 years. I was walking through the Walmart garden center, and on the sales rack for 10 cents was this plant 15 years ago. And there were no leaves on it. It was just this ugly little stump like this right here. And my friend Sarah said, "What are you gonna do with that dead thing?" And I said, "Well, I'm gonna take care of it and I'm gonna bring it back." And I nurtured it, and over time, it grew and grew, and it's continued to grow. And I have other plants that I've cut off of it and have at other areas in the house, and it just is a beautiful thing. Now, that's not like the story of Jesus and how he healed this man. This plant also, or this area, has significance to me because this wooden wicker plant basket that's in is from my grandfather's funeral. My grandfather died and there was a bunch of flowers donated, and this was one of them. And I gotta let my son in. And I kept this, and I keep my plant in it as a way to remember my grandfather, who was very dear to me. And that is the death that Jesus cured this boy of. It wasn't this temporary thing like this plant that was nearly dead. It's a permanent thing where you don't come back to this world on this side. But because of Jesus's work, because of his death on the cross, before he came to Jerusalem, he was for weeks saying, "I'm going to go and I'm going to die in Jerusalem and I'm going to come back." And no one understood this. But he did just that. He died on the cross, and on the third day, he raised again. And he rose again to show us that he had the power over sin, over death, over all of creation. And he says that I'm going away to prepare a place for you so that where I go, you can come too. And through his whole story, his disciples came to understand that what he meant was when we die, we're going to go and be with him. And my grandfather is who taught me about Jesus. And I know that I'm going to see my grandfather again because of the work that Jesus did. So even though I was sad at his funeral when I got this little wicker basket, I don't have to be sad forever, because we who mourn don't mourn as those without hope. We have hope in Jesus Christ, and we can always hold on to the work he did and the promises he made. Okay, have a great week. Sorry for my dog interrupting our little talk here, and I'll see you soon.